I've spent most of my life in the woods. As a kid, we'd camp because it was basically free. And what we could do, so we could afford something fun to do with the kids. I remember my first experience, when confronted by an animal larger than myself, because I was only 5 or 6, maybe 6 or 7 years old. And we were camping out, and I was stoking the fire, and this deer walked out of the woods to our camp spot where I was up by myself. And she locked eyes with me for several minutes. She allowed me in her presence. She went on to do her own thing. She was comfortable. It changed everything for me. And I've been in the woods ever since. I've been seeking out these experiences. And imagine the idea of me washing my dishes one day in my house 50 years plus later and seeing something I've never seen before from the woods. And that's a black, white-tailed deer and her fawn. I waited about a year to release this because I didn't want anyone triangulating where she was. I'm hoping she's okay out there and that a hunter didn't take her down because of her beautiful fur. But I am just amazed by what nature constantly gives me. And it's usually when I least expect it. There was a time in Ireland when I took my wife there to show us something she hasn't seen before. I spotted an old castle that had nobody in or around it, and I thought, what a great place to have lunch. So I grabbed a pizza and we headed into this castle and had lunch. And as we looked out the window into the emerald green forest, there stood 2 white deer, like albino deer. Have never seen them either. Once again, being in the right place at the right time, the cherry on top of the sundae, so to speak.